We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, extra special edition of Hotep's Been Told You, episode 100 of Hotep's Been Told You. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. We're back at it again. Thanks for everybody coming through with this ride with us. Um, I don't know. It was like 2 years. You know, we started this. Um, It's been an adventure. Grateful everybody that's been following and the donations and everybody that supported the podcast. Uh, Here's to another 100. Hotep Jesus, how you been?
Life is good. Life is good. Shout out to episode 100. Shout out to Steph Colonel. She hit us off with a $100 super chat. She said 100 for 100. Thank you, Steph. Appreciate that. Hotels have brought us great content and perspectives for almost 2 years. Man, yeah, it is almost 2 years. A lot of the information we get from this show is invaluable, and I can't thank y'all enough for the gems that get dropped on a weekly basis. Here's to 100 more. Salute. Salute, Steph. Salute. Shout out to No New Normal. I like that name. I like that name. Yeah, man. It feels good. I think it's just a testament. Like what I always say, people would want to be entrepreneurs. I'm like, man, you just got to start. Like you don't start off perfect. We didn't start this podcast perfect. We didn't have too much direction. I think we just knew we had good chemistry. And we just stay consistent, man. It's good to be here. I appreciate everybody that watches, that makes this possible. Super chats, like Unc said. Shout out to Chad. Chad's got a nice compilation he put together. So we're gonna put some finishing touches on that, and we're gonna release that. That's gonna be our 100 episode commemorative clip. So you'll see that uploaded to the channel real soon. But I think it came out real good. He got some real good moments from. You can see the progression. You can see how far we've come along. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chad. You know what I mean? Have this drink right now. This is episode 100. Cheers to Chad. Yeah, this goes to Chad, man. Cheers to you, my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Chad. I got my bok choy, my apples, ginger. What else I put in here? Um, some cucumbers. Shout out to Chad. Everybody behind the scenes. He's been he's been an integral, an important part of the podcast. Shout out to everybody in the Hotep Nation Patreon, the Telegram group. Uh, we greatly appreciate y'all. Eli Roth, thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. He dropped us off 100.
Oh,
Greatly appreciate it.
cheers to the homie Eli back again for another episode. We appreciate you. Mad love to the homie Eli. I'm drinking to that one. Most deaf, most deaf.
Oh man.
Ronald, I'm drinking to that one too.
Thanks, Ronald. Um, where you want to start off at, man?
Um, let's start off with old boy that's beating up old people.
Oh man, that was terrible, man. Like, what the hell's wrong with that guy, man? There was
Yeah.
a video released today of some shine beating up a elderly person in a nursing home, man. Just punching them like bang, 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 bang. You got to be a real dirtball to attack the elderly. You know, they're defenseless. They're in their elder years of life. And they go to these places expect to be taken care of. And here goes this shine. I don't know why you want to. Why do you want to record that shit, man? That's like ridiculous, man. And
Yeah.
that's just, I don't know. He should be fucking the worst punishment known to man that should happen to this guy. You know, I worked at a prison. Some prisoners somewhat lax. It's not like Chinese hard labor, but if anybody deserves Chinese hard labor, is this motherfucker right there, man. Jesus. Sorry, excuse my language.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, when I first saw the clip, I logged on, reluctantly, I logged on to social media today, and I saw that clip. Was like one of the first things I saw. And I'm like, what the hell's going on today, man? And then I saw him like grab his camera. I'm like, yo, you recorded yourself beating these people up? I thought somebody caught him with, the hidden cam, and, they were trying to expose him or something like that. Dude recorded himself beating up old people, yo. What kind of sick is that?
It is. It's really sick, man. It's like, they need to hire better people because this happens a lot. I don't say it happens a lot, but it happens way too often. Where you get reports of elderly abuse in these homes and shit like that. These are important jobs. And they need to hire better people. Um, I already see the timeline trying to politicize it. I mean, we got to politicize everything. Um, like, why did this get any coverage and shit like that? And I'm like, oh my god, here we go. But I think everybody can agree on this motherfucker. This I'm about to say it again. This dude needs to be he needs that equal punishment that he was giving out. Even worse, like tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just disgusting.
Yeah. It's so bad, like, I don't even want to start to speak about what his punishment should be. That's how evil his deeds were, where his punishment is unspeakable. You know, we might just need to drop him off in Saudi Arabia and tell him he trans, yo.
Oh man.
They're saying let the Saudi deal with his ass.
Yeah, they'll throw him off the roof. You know what I
Right.
mean? He throwing him off the roof.
Uh,
Another thing that just happened just now, and let's touch back to the Ahmaud case. The guy that was video recording, he just got charged with murder. Now, I don't know if this is the case of them overcharging people and they're gonna get off, but I guess they're gonna say he was an accomplice to them guys. That was kind of shocking to me, but I mean. I always thought it funny. I was like, why is this guy like? Why is he recording? Like, how did it like? Sometimes it's dumb luck. You'll be in the right place at the right time, but it seemed like he was, on that road. It was like there was no traffic and stuff like that. So I was thinking like, did he mean to be out there? I was like, why was he out there?
right. So I'm trying to look up right now because I think I saw something about McMichael was in the KKK or something like that too.
Oh,
I don't know how.
I don't know. I seen somebody try to make a comparison picture. I don't know. I didn't see
Yeah,
it like it was confirmed or anything like that. I didn't want to
yeah,
like. I
yeah. I
was
don't know
just
if
like,
it's confirmed or not, but that's some rumors floating around. Um, but then yeah. I thought you tweeted out that dude was supposed to be arrested along with him.
oh,
Did
I might have. I don't because I just found it funny that he was out there. I don't know if I tweeted that, but
I
I
thought like when
just
the incident first happened, you had tweeted. I could be wrong. But I thought you did. I thought you had said that. I think a couple of people have said it though. That what about the guy that's recording? What about him? Is he in on it too? Because he was in the chase. Like he had firsthand footage. Like he was right there. Like knew what was going down. So I'm not surprised that he got arrested.
did you see all the videos they releasing about Ahmed, like all the rest.
Oh, they said one time he was shoplifting. Another time they got the cop that pulled him over, and then they was looking inside his car, looking to see if he had weed inside his vehicle. You saw that clip?
I ain't watched none of them, man. I saw the screenshot. I was like, oh, here we go, man. I was just like, I told you I wasn't really messing with social media.
I mean, it was the typical. It was. It, so a lot of people try to paint that clip as like angry black man, right?
Hmm.
But again, it was one of those situations where, like with Sandra Bland, right?
Yeah.
Remember, Black Lives Matter had everybody so anxious around cops. Everybody was so
Mm-hmm.
anxious around cops. I think that's what where we are right now. With when you're dealing with black folks and cops and Trump, it's really a very. I don't think people understand how sensitive the situation is right now. Like I'm talking to my peers, I'm reaching out to people, I'm talking to my brothers who got connects in different places, and I'm hearing things and I'm getting a barometer of things. But yo, black people really scared of the popo. Yo, they really have a problem with the popo. You know, they really truly do, and I understand why. But again, like you said, like we always say, Khalid Muhammad. You
Yeah.
know, give him your soldier ID number and keep it pushing. He got a little apprehensive with the cop. They tried to tase him. It was really weird. The second cop came with the aggression. Then they tried to tase him. The taser didn't work. He did look suspicious as hell because this was a beautiful day. He got a big ass winter coat on with no shirt on underneath, and he in the park in the middle of a park. So he definitely looks suspicious. But you know, it's just interesting how the media is milking this story now and milking this.
They sure is milking that old goddamn thing. 135 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Read these super chats. Street Politics with Talisha. Thanks for the donation, bro. Y'all missed Joel and Amazing Lucas debate. It's on my channel. They both funny as F. Please subscribe to Street Politics with Talisha. She's been a long time supporter. Greatly appreciate it. You gotta check that out.
Wait, who debated?
She said Joel and Amazing Lucas. I don't know who Joel is.
Oh, the little boy that stole my stunt and tried to do it with Gun Girl and Infowars
Okay.
with the truck.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Joe
Um,
Patrick. Joe Patrick, I think his
Joe.
name is.
Oh, okay, Joe Patrick. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, they tried to do a bootleg. They tried to do a bootleg Starbucks around to college campuses.
Got you. Got you.
They should have just paid me to do it. At least you'd have.
Got you. Sweet Teas, thanks for a donation. Salute, guys. Congratulations on keeping things going. Even bigger things ahead for you both. Chad, thanks for a donation. Bottoms up, plantains down. You don't got no plantains tonight, man. We're disappointed. Um, Greg Henderson, it's Hotep Thursday. It's also payday. Peace and be blessed, y'all. Also, we need to get your young Pharaoh on here. Will be a dope conversation. I thought we
At
talked
him.
about trying to get him.
We added him. The video got posted. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not famous enough yet.
Victor Olife, Yatu Sabis, thanks for the donation.
Yeah, Vic.
Thanks, Vic. Damon Hansberry, thanks for the inspiring content. Thank you, Damon. Appreciate it. Noah Roberts, here's to 100 more. Thank you for the great content. Greatly appreciated. Street Politics with Talisha. I'm not scared of the cops. I just know when to shut up. You're a smart one. Reaction PR. Tariq stirred the pot with the white Hispanic tweet. Oh my gosh. Tariq stays stirring the pot, man. Yo,
That's how he eat. That's how he eats. If Tariq couldn't stir the pot, would he eat the way he do? I don't know if I can make my living off of being a race pimp. I don't know if I could live with myself doing that, but I guess other people can. More power to them. I want that debate.
what, Tariq?
I want the Tariq Nasheed debate.
Yeah, I was on this web forum, right, on the Kali, and they posted a video. Somebody, a girl was getting on him because Tariq's wife is biracial, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was mad. He was mad that people keep pointing that out on him. That his wife is biracial. Um, I don't know. I don't. If you take Tariq that serious, then I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
like Dr. Umar. He doesn't give the Dr. Umar,
right.
spiel. But he's from Hollywood. He was. He tried everything in the book to get on, and he was a date guy. You know what I'm saying? And what worked for him is the race hustling. You know what I'm saying? He's the black Sean King. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what worked for him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It working for him, man. If it's paying the bills, more power to him. You know what I mean? I just want the debate. If somebody could at him and set that up, that'd be dope. I'm ready for the Tariq Nasheed debate. That's been long overdue. I think Unc want a piece of him too.
I don't know, man, because I remember I think he debated Jared Taylor or what? Chat,
Yeah,
who
he
did he
debated
debate? He
Jared
got
Taylor.
washed, man. He was embarrassing, man. I was like, oh my god, man. No white folks put a foot up his ass, man. He made himself look stupid, man. I was like, come on, man, you gotta do better than that. um,
I didn't even watch it. I gotta go back and watch it. People keep telling me he got his ass whooped by Jared Taylor.
Yo, it was bad, man. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. Um, uh, Street Politics with Talisha. Tariq is the Black Shaw King.
Tariq is the Black Sean King. Oh, you wild for that one.
He is though, man, because that's what he does, man. He does the same thing Sean King do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait till something happens, and he just fucking Now Tariq, he'll go the extra mile. Like if he's, what does he say? O gun. Like if you see a black dude or a black person beat up a white person or hits a white person, he said the spirit of O gun got him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he'll flip it on the other side. Where Sean King will just stay the victim side. I'll give Tariq that. But he's still trying to stir the pot. He's still trying to cause racial tension and shit like that.
Word.
It's all whack. It's all whack. Blue Spiral, congrats on episode 100. Keep pushing. I'll catch a replay, but know if y'all talked on it. Do you think Arbery's name be known nationwide if McMichaels were black? Of course not, man. That's a rhetorical question if I heard it. Black Mountain Hotep, real since the jump. Episode 100. I'm glad to be in the building. Gems that have been dropped have brought me enrichment. Let's keep Hotep growing. Also, Tariq can bring it. Thank you, Black Mountain Hotep. Good supporter right there.
Yeah. This is a war. This is a war. We are at war. I just want everybody to know that we are at war. We are. Alex Jones told you we're in the middle of information wars, right? And we're battling agendas. We're battling ideas, and you're looking at Hotep Nation. This is what you're looking at here. Shout out to Chad once again. These flags are just fucking beautiful. But just want y'all to know we're in the middle of war. So anybody who we deem opposition, we'd love to see in a debate. I just want to put that out there. I just want to keep massaging that in the universe to manifest that because little by little we're gonna keep taking these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, I think our mics might be at different levels. Somebody's building block says our mics are on two different levels, but I'll try to talk a little bit louder.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, yo. You got the window open?
No, man, I'm in the basement, dog, with the door closed.
This is weird as hell, yo. Don't it sound like he got his AC on, y'all? It's all good.
Your boy Joe Rogan making power moves, man.
Yes, he is.
Going to Spotify. What did he get? 100 mil? Did I see a number? 100 or something?
Yeah, 100 mil, 100 mil. 100 mil they offered Joe Rogan. That's allegedly. I don't know if it's true or if that's a number or what, but apparently 100 million. They said he was doing 30 million on his own, I think, a year. So it looks like they paid him for, about 3 years. What you think about that deal?
I think Spotify need to holler at us. They had it 100 mil. Yeah, but is this a bigger power play? Is this Spotify trying to take on Google? Are people getting tired of YouTube censorship? I think I was reading that he wanted to bring Alex Jones back on, and YouTube was like, nah, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that was part of it, but I think Spotify is going to get all his back content as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is going to free up Joe to be, um, I don't know, more conspiratorial. That's why I was reading on poll. Maybe, oh, he's going to be more woke now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I buy that, but I don't know. It seems like a good movie. Spotify. They jumped on the Joe Budden podcast. That was another big podcast out there. It seems like they're going to make that move. I was reading somewhere, somebody said there's going to be a podcast getting a Billy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get big money. You know what I'm saying? It seems like, I don't know. Is this the future of media? I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Demet came by yesterday with Trigger, and we was all talking, and it's a very interesting thing, right? Because when you look at Spotify willing to throw them 100 million, right? Then you have to think about, well, like, damn, how much is Spotify gonna be making off of bringing Joe Rogan there, right? If they got 100 million to throw at him, they probably selling that to one advertising client. Like Coca-Cola, boom, we got you got access to Joe Rogan's content for the year. They could probably sell it to, a whole bunch of different advertisers and make that back. The thing is, could Joe Rogan do it on his own is the question, right? Could he go and make those type of deals happen? I don't think he got the infrastructure to, and I don't think he could do it as easy because who Spotify is. 100 mil. So, they probably make, a nice bag off of that 100 mil off of him. 3 years. Would I have done the deal? I probably would have done it. 100 mils is, you're going to pay me ahead of time for my content. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. Like, what if I fall off? Like, I still got paid for those, I still got paid for that. So I think it's a really good deal. I don't know the length of the contract. I'd love to find out what the length of that contract is, because that could change, your opinion on things. But I think it's crazy that Spotify's about to get all the Rogan shit, right? And then so he's gonna be off YouTube now. So now we're talking about um the power of the influencer, or the power of the mogul. I call them moguls because you got influencers and you got moguls. Influencers fly by night cats. He's more like a mogul, like us. Stay in power. Mogul like Joe has the power to get people to subscribe to other platforms. I was talking about this
Right.
before, where people were like, "Oh, bring Hoteps been told you over to our platform. You can upload your episodes of this." I'm like, "Yeah, you want me to give you all 100 episodes of Hoteps been told you, and you ain't gonna cut a check? Oh, we'll give you some of these crypto coins, nigga. Fuck your crypto coins, nigga. I want some of these redacted greenbacks, nigga." It's insane. Like, what are you talking about right now? You know? So yeah, intellectual property is very huge, man. That's it right there. What was that you just turned off?
That was my other PC.
See, I knew I heard something. I knew I heard something. That was the fan on the other PC. Okay. Didn't I say I heard a fan?
Yeah, I didn't realize how loud it was. I thought it could have AC. I mean, a refrigerator. I thought that was making the noise that you were hearing, but I got to blow that fan. I got to retire this PC. I need a new PC. I need complete. Somebody's donation. It's going to go to another machine.
Yeah, you and me both, my G. You and me both.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, you're right. Rogan, he can he can swing some people. He really can swing some people over to Spotify.
Yeah.
Um, but it just shows you how how things were changing in this new era. You know what I'm saying? this new reality we have. I'm kind of sick of hearing that about the quarantine and shit like that. But You know, it's all those cliches and shit like that, man. Like, oh, this new in our current times and shit like that. Like, shut the like, oh man, I guess we really ain't going back to where it was. But you know, that's I guess that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Um, hold on, let me. Um,
Chad said, "Does 100 million potentially make him more controlled?" Well, I tell you what, Spotify throw me 100 million, I'm gonna be a little bit more controlled. What y'all need me to talk about? Who we bombing? Let's go. 100 mil? That ain't nothing to laugh at.
Oh, come on, Chad. Unc's OnlyFans account just got shut down. Hey, man, listen, we got to talk about this. There was a couple OnlyFans things that happened this week. One, did you see the guy? He was uh, he was subscribing to people's OnlyFans, and then he was researching them, and he was sending the links to their parents, to their dads.
Yes, 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 yes.
I
That's.
was like, come on, man. Yo, they was hot.
I mean, I'm torn on this one. I have never been more torn. On one side, I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You policing the thoughts. You
Right.
policing the thoughts. Letting them know like you want to be a whore, make sure your family knows about this shit. You want to degrade our society, your family needs to know that their whore of a daughter is out here degrading society. So I get it. Then the other side of me is like, nah, you can't do that, yo. That's you
That
can't
was a
do
little too
that.
far. That was a
Yeah,
little too
that,
far, I thought.
yeah, it's
Um,
too far, man. Her
but
dad?
did you also see that OnlyFans that they started? I guess they started cracking down on a couple of pages, and they axed a couple of accounts. You know, and they're trying. And somebody said, "Oh, OnlyFans was built on the backs of sex workers, and now they're turning their backs on them again." You know, I think like because like Patreon was kind of doing that. You know, because they don't. It's hard to because I think when Patreon and them they had the same setup, but they cracked down on it because it was so hard because then you start having underage content on there and it's hard to police that. And, and they said OnlyFans wasn't set up just for sex workers. It was supposed to
Correct.
be just like Patreon.
Right.
I put a tweet out there earlier. I was like, has anybody just created a OnlyFans account just to do politics? I was like, well, I might just make one and start giving rants and shit like that. You know what I mean? I was like, why don't anybody just do that? And somebody told me that that's what it originally was for. It wasn't originally for porn stars and nudes and stuff like that. It wasn't for that,
That's correct.
but they jumped on it. They were the first to jump on it. So I think, they might turn their backs on them and you might it got too far ahead of the game now, but I think you'll start to even out and you'll see some other people because because I think there was one groper that did it, but it was one of Fiante's Nick's bulls, but he was out there actually showing his ass and some shit like that. But
What you mean?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say it because I might have the story wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was one of Nick's bulls that got on OnlyFans, but he was doing nut shit. He was actually
Oh,
showing his body or something. It was a
oh
dude,
wow, oh wow.
but I was just going to do it. I was just going to like, hey, any content I didn't want to put up on YouTube, I was just like, hey, I
Right.
want to throw this video up there and shit like that.
Yeah,
And
it's Patreon all over again.
yeah, Patreon all
Yeah.
over again. That's how I looked at it. I was like, man, I might even do that. I ain't done it yet, but I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. They said OnlyFans trying to go NSFW because you got Jay-Z coming out here writing lyrics for Beyonce talking about I might open up an OnlyFans account, and that just really, you know, put them on another stratosphere. I'm sure their adoption went up, and then with the COVID, the adoption went up. But I seen a chick that I swear to you, I seen a video of her months ago. She said, "I don't strip no more. This is what I do." Da da da. I didn't know she was a stripper. She just said it like, "I don't strip no more."
Right.
Dog. Beyonce dropped that line. She is back on OnlyFans and she is stripping on OnlyFans. I didn't even know she was a stripper. I thought she was just a normal, individual. Turns out she was a stripper. She got an OnlyFans account. I'm just like, whoa, damn! Like, this thing is really that now. That's where we are, yo. Um, I hope they go. I hope they go NSFW. I think Twitter needs to go NSFW. If Twitter's going, as far as the police speech, like, come on, you got to get rid of porn, yo. Like, porn should have been the first thing to go. Instagram don't even allow porn. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah, you're right.
Facebook don't allow porn.
Yeah, you take a wrong turn on the Twitter streets, you'll see craziness, man. I was like, oh,
Whoa.
them Twitter back streets is something else, man. Like, there's a truly disgusting area of Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
I seen
But
a lady. I seen a lady with an animal the other day on my timeline. Dog, like I don't even follow people like that, and it pops up. Somebody retweeted or something, and I see a lady and an animal. I said, "Yo, Twitter, come on, come on. Alex Jones can't exist, but this crazy nutball stuff can." I think it has a lot. If anybody's wondering why, it has a lot to do with number one, Black Lives Matter, LGBT organizations involved in Twitter Safety Council because um, there's an overlap in the Venn diagram with the sex worker community and the LGBT community.
right,
So there's some commonality there. So where you find one, sometimes you find the other, and that's why they're running cover and saying no, you can't. That's oppressive to women. To hinder the pockets of sex workers is oppressive to women. It's policing their bodies and that whole, leftist rhetoric. Which
yeah, that and you're right. Is I don't know when that sex worker thing started. It stopped being prostitutes and start being sex workers. This is the West. They're trying to normalize it a little bit more. I had thought we had come far enough. Like the difference between the West and the rest of the world is kind of startling. You know what I'm saying? As far as that type of stuff is going on. But like I don't know. It's it should be dialed back a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it. It's not going to. In my opinion, like we had this conversation with Big Alaska. I'm like, I don't think we've seen the depths of where it's going to go. People will cry about you know OnlyFans accounts. Meanwhile, like, oh, my girl on OnlyFans. Meanwhile, your girl has sent her nudes to like 100 people before you. You know what I'm saying? So what difference does it make?
yeah,
Like, yeah, come on,
yeah.
man. It's like, you know, uh, I get their justification is they're getting paid for it. So, but I think it's going to be a lot worse. But this almost leads into Lana Del Rey. She was saying, the feminist. Why y'all, the, like her
I'll read
music.
it.
Okay.
I'll read it. It says, "Question for the culture. Now that Doja Cat, Ariana, Camilla, I don't know who that is, Cardi B, Kalani, and Nicki Minaj and Beyonce have had number ones with songs about being sexy, wearing no clothes, fucking, cheating, etc. Can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want without being crucified or saying I'm glamorizing abuse?" And then she goes on. But yeah,
Like it's like, and people jumped on her. I don't think it was entirely justified because I really don't think she was taking a shot at them. Maybe she was taking a shot at, the feminists will let that stuff go. Like Nicki Minaj, we don't have to. We all know her. She was what did she Baby when she remixed Baby Got Back and she was just in a video twerking like all that like you know here's Lana making I've listened to some of her stuff like one of her albums I really liked but her music is more relationship um, based, what I'm saying, and love based. Some of y'all might say she was in love with Harvey Weinstein, but that's a different story. But these other women she mentioned, it's mostly hoe rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Like, hoe rap will is another part of the OnlyFans debate. Because they're the ones glamorizing this hoe is life. You know what I'm saying? So what's an extension of hoe is life? OnlyFans account, right? So that's another thing. But the feminists will let that slide, and they were coming down hard on Lana Del Rey and her type music. So I don't know if she has a legitimate point, but people were taking it as she was taking a shot at Beyonce and Doja Cat and all of them. But I don't know if that was a shot at that.
Yeah, you said hoe rap.
It is, man. Like Cardi B and them all. What's her name? The girl from
Megan.
Houston, Meg. Meg is definitely hoe rap, man. She tries to dress it up as um, a female pimp rap, but it's hoe rap. And then that's another thing I want to say. Like, just because you're emulating what men have been rapping about for decades, and say, "Oh, it's our time." Well, it was wrong for the men to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to address that. Like, don't copy a bad model. Just because the men were doing it, don't say it's my time to do it. It's like, no. Like, if you're out there and you got like 100 Jones and shit like that, you're a man. Like, there's something wrong with you, man. Like, I like you need to cut it out. But so on the flip side, if a female has 100 playing 100, dude, that's wrong too. You can't just be like, well, I'm gonna do it. It's our time to shine like that. You're just trying to be what men were like, and that was kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? There's a balance to that.
Anytime a woman wants to be a man, she falls from grace.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Like you could be a woman and you chose to lower yourself to the level of a man. And I just think that's disgraceful. It's absolutely despicable. We spoke about that. I spoke about this with Wendy last night. It's absolutely just despicable, man. Absolutely despicable that you why would you want to be a man? Like for what? For what? I would, like if I had to do it all over again, I'd want to be a woman. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'd love to be a woman next go around. I'd run this whole shit. This whole planet would be mine. And I wouldn't fuck none of y'all. Next lifetime I'd be a redacted blonde white woman.
A super Karen.
Super Karen, nigga.
Yeah, they were calling her Karen Del Rey. I fell out, man. I was just like, oh man, she really been into it when she attacked when she mentioned them. It was the Shine is going to see their favorites mentioned, and she's white, and they're going to go at her. Lana should have stepped up and said, "I said what I said." But she ain't gonna do that. She, how it is. Salma Nason, a tithing and blessings to Hoteps on episode 100. Let there be 700 more. We'll catch the replay tomorrow. P.S. Name not pronounced like the fish, just spelled like it. 7.
Um,
Damn, my fault.
the Black Mile Hotep, Trey, what up? He said, Real Sins Jump, episode 100. I'm glad to be in the building. The gems have been dropped. Wrote to me in Richmond. We read that one, Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read that one, Chad. Chad texted me and said that we see his super chat. Yo, Lana Del Rey had no business invoking the name Beyonce. Let's just be honest. She should have just she should have came for them other girls and left Beyonce out of it. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to go after, you know, the Nicki fans, the Barbs, but it's another thing to go after the Hive, you know, and he went after the Hive and the Barbs. But then the other side of me is like, well, that's good promotion because she was trending #1 today. So she got all the, you know,
Yeah, that
so
might have been part of her MO. She was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go for the head honcho. Man. I'm gonna mention
yeah,
her name."
yeah. Because you could tell she put her second, right? Because grammatically, you just separate each thing in a list with a comma, and then the last one you put and. But here she puts Kalani and Nicki and Beyonce. She put and twice, would let you know she was like, oh wait, I ain't forget you, bitch. She said, I need a #1 album and Beyonce, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, you know, good job, Lana. Good job. I got to clap it up for her. On off this strength that she has an album coming out. If she had no album coming out, I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you?
Right.
You know, you better have some merch to drop or something invoking them names. But she got an album coming out. We know what's coming out. I think it's June 21st. I know the date in my head is like, oh, good, great marketing, good job.
Oh man, that's speaking of Beyonce. There was a story. Her, I don't know, was it Magic? There was a whole bunch of you know shines that are going to for the people in the hood and the streets, in the black neighborhoods. They're going to help in the
Beyonce and
underserved
Tina Cole.
communities. Yeah, Beyonce and her mother.
Yeah.
Um, they're going to help accelerate the coronavirus testing in undeserved. I don't know what that means. Undeserved. Like, what does she
Eh,
mean by that? That's a slap in the face, man. Like,
everywhere, everywhere you find some niggas.
like, why would you say in undeserved neighborhoods? Like, who wrote? I guess that's Forbes writing that, but like, what do you mean undeserved neighborhood?
Underserved.
Oh, underserved. Oh, okay, my fault.
Underserved.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm fucking up.
Yeah, underserved communities. Listen, Beyonce, we don't want nothing with that shit, yo. I don't know. I don't know what contract you signed with the Illuminati. I don't know what meeting you had with Fauci and Bill Gates. Leave us the fuck alone. Let us stay underserved as far as these goddamn is concerned.
Yeah, that's kind of I don't know. That's like she's helping them peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, where was this? You could use that money for better things than this testing and stuff like that. Um,
You need an Ivy Park Whole Foods. That's what they need. A Ivy Park Whole Foods in the hood and make it cool to eat healthy, Beyonce. That's what we need. We don't need COVID testing. We don't need nobody shoving those straws up our nose in the hood. We don't need no more doctors giving us shots. We don't need nobody taking our DNA samples and comparing them with what they got warrants for. No, Beyonce. No, we're not giving the man our DNA. We need Whole Foods in the hood. Ivy Park Whole Foods in the hood. We need jobs. We need training. That's what we need. And we need you to make it cool. Instead of hoe rap, we need healthy rap. We need you to start rapping about oranges and shit.
yeah,
Peaches.
I remember she tried to get the shines go vegan. They wholly rejected her. But yeah, they
Right.
need more parks, more jogging, more more athletic type stuff. The chat is killing me right now for saying under. That's what I'm saying. Unc's going Joe Biden on us, man.
Ah. Ah.
But that's what they should be investing in. A large part of why Black America has been hit disproportionately because we're disproportionately out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Um, that's the real reason.
Yup.
We suffer from the hypertension and the diabetes and all these
And
other
the
things,
lupus.
lupus and stuff
Lupus
like
is
that.
hitting black women hard right now. Hard.
Yeah, so she should invest in anything. Invest in
They
education to eat better, to live better, to exercise better.
right.
And that'll be a better prevention. To keeping you healthy and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to bring your ass out here and run a 5K every day in a different hood for a month straight or something. I don't know. If you need help, call me. We'll figure it out. But we don't need no COVID testing. Don't bring that shit around us. Last time they tested niggers, they called it this Tuskegee experiment. That shit ain't turned out well. Niggas was dying left and right. Beyonce, please no. Jay-Z, I know you're watching. But somebody that worked for you watching. Tell them I said no.
um, I think Mary O'Donnell, congrats. Hoteps realized from looking at past notifications, been watching for a year. Amazing to see evolution of a show. So many viewers, graphics great, content gets better and better. Great job to all involved. Love y'all. Thank you, Mary O'Donnell. She's been a supporter for a long time. Greatly appreciate you, Mary Queen Maw, as you are. Um, Aztec Mecca, what up, man? Peace and love to the Hoteps tuning in late, but tuning in nonetheless. Looking forward to another 100 episodes. Hotep Takeover.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely very much a takeover. I didn't come here to play around in this lifetime, you know. If I live to be 100, I got 60 more years left. I'm kicking up dust all 60 years I got left. So y'all just stay tuned. It's just gonna get even more. This story gets even more gruesome.
Mary O'Donnell, thanks for the donation. I've been doing Project Cook 21-day plant-based challenge. Everyone check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
You can drop the link if you can. Chad, I generally love you guys. Pause, no homo. Keep keeping it realist on the internet. Thanks, Chad. Greatly appreciate it, man. Chad's been like I said, an integral part, man. He's been, he's helped give the push. When I think we need it.
Hmm.
It's always good. It's always motivation when you have other people behind you, and like they're influencing, they're sending ideas, sending and doing work for the podcast, and that helps you push the extra mile. You know what I'm saying, when we come on and record and do our show. But everybody should know. A lot of the stuff that we've done on here is help to Chad and others on here. So I greatly appreciate it.
Shout out to Jose. Jose wrote the book that's in the description box below on gun control. He's got several other pieces of work. I suggest you check out his Gumroad account. But he does our timestamps. Very good individual, very knowledgeable dude. I did an episode with him on lobbying. So make sure y'all check out his work. His book is very inexpensive, but it'll help you slaughter anybody in a gun debate. And that link is in the description box below. We want y'all to check it out. We don't make any money off that. That goes straight to Jose. 100% of the proceeds go straight to Jose. I just want to make sure y'all go support him. And another thing I want y'all to know is, um, Hotep is a thing because of Uncle Hotep. You know what I mean? I remember when he got online and he said it was just like this back in my day. Hoteps versus these liberals. Remember you said that?
Yeah.
And that's the shit that gave me hope. I'm like, really? This y'all had this before? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Well, this time the Hotep's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It put that battery in my back to say, like, you got to carry the torch sometimes, sometimes you got to carry the torch. Somebody got to carry that. And I saw that we was getting an ass whooping from the liberals, and I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know, the Hotep movement has been missing, some of the strengths that I'm able to bring to the table, like marketing and technology. So we gonna win, just off the strength for that. But we got a whole lot of ancestors behind me, Garvey, um, motherfucking Uncle Hotep, motherfucking um X. We just had X. This what was this? His birthday was this week.
Yeah.
His birthday was this week. Shout out to Malcolm X. You know, Khalid Muhammad. You know them real G's, man. Them real G's that held it down. I left out some names because some names are a bit more controversial. We're not gonna mention those, but those names I mentioned, those is good, solid brothers. Um, yeah. Go to hotepnation.com and look for the reading list, or just type in hotepnation.com reading list or hotep nation reading list, and pop that up with some more great work there. Shout out to Doe Dupes. Shout out to Doe Dupes, help us build this motherfucking beautiful nation we have here too, yo.
Yeah, people seem to forget, man. Like, I'm fortunately be a little older than a lot of y'all. Dr. Khalid was on Donahue. You know what I mean? This was on mainstream TV. So Farrakhan was on mainstream TV several times. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what it was like. And there was an era of rap. When X Clan and all all of them came out.
Yeah.
Black America was slowly moving towards, a more Hotep, holistic, view on things. Then the redacted came, it was gangster rap, and it was a rap. But there was a strong Hotep run. I'm telling you, man. Y'all want to believe it or not, man? I'm telling you, that's what happened. That was it was right, right between there, and then NWA came, and then the shit just went left, But
Remember Tupac was Hotep?
yeah,
Tupac first real debut, he was Hotep. Go look it up.
yeah.
Go look it up.
He definitely had more of a message in his raps, and then for everybody.
What's the name of the group he was with?
Oh wow, you talking about?
Not the Outsiders, not Fatal in them. The when he do the Humpty Dump, he was with
Yeah,
that.
you talking about Home
Um
Truckers? Yeah,
um
was Digital Underground one?
Digital Underground. Thank you. Digital Underground. He came out with Digital Underground. Go look at Tupac Digital Underground. He had the dashiki on with the Kofi.
Yeah.
Then gangster rap came out, and you know what I mean. Now we got ho rap.
I mean that does show you how important music is. I remember my brother. He was, he's a little older than me. He never listened to rap. You know what I'm saying? And his son was just graduated high school like 2, 3 years ago, I think. And I went down there to visit him one time, and he was like, that music is a problem, right? But the thing was, his son, he would listen to some of the stuff I would listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like I always listen to rap. I try to tell him, you gotta listen to, music that'll make you work for something. You know what I'm saying? But music can be a little detrimental, and the redacted, the Illuminati, the lizard man, they know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'll never forget. It was Dave Chappelle. He has a DVD, The Block Party. I don't know if you ever seen it. And he broke it down just like that. He was just like, because in his block party, I think he had Dead Prez, he had Mos, he had all Hotep rappers, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, and I'll never forget it. I gotta go buy this joint. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna buy this on Amazon tomorrow. He was like, you know, on radio, you'll never hear this type of stuff because they don't want you to hear, stuff that'll make you improve your life and stuff like that. They give you all that gangster rap and all this other stuff, but they're not gonna play all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 I say do the Drake challenge, right? You turn on the radio in New York, you're gonna hear Drake. You change the station, you're gonna hear Drake again, yo. I don't like New York radio is all Drake. It's like ridiculous. If you go to LA, you're gonna hear LA artists. You go to Philly, you're gonna hear Philly artists. You go down south, you're gonna hear down south artists. New York is like compromised radio, yo. You're gonna
Yeah.
get like, whatever they say is whatever they want to be top 40. You know what I mean?
I'll never forget. It took Ebro. They had to beg and plead for him to play Bobby Smurder. Like that, I'll never forget it. That song was building, right? Everybody saw it. They were like, "Play this, Ebro, play it." Oh man, I ain't playing it. Blah blah blah. He only played it after it went certified. But the streets, it was like everywhere. I was like, oh man, this is out of here, right? It only had to take a couple more times, like a couple more weeks. But Ebro, he couldn't play it until the man told him he could play it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But
Until
that was right in New York's background. Why couldn't he play it?
until the man realized he could make money off of playing this.
Right.
He said it wasn't allowed. Yeah, Ebro's a gatekeeper, man.
He definitely is.
Gatekeeper.
Brody McFarland, thanks you $101. Thank you. No half stepping. We are here. Hotep. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thanks for Brody, man. Big boss Brody. Um, what else? Where are we at?
Ebro's a Mossad agent.
Um, come on, man. Yo, man. Oh my gosh, man. Here we go, man.
It just is what it is, yo.
Yo, speaking of music, you hear that Will Smith Joyner Lucas joint, man? That Will Smith still got it, man.
Yo, let me tell you, Will Smith still got it. Flow was impeccable. Delivery was impeccable. It was like the old Will, but the new Will. Like he caught the style that catches on now with the flow,
Yeah.
but still did his way of doing it, you know? The beat was up to date. I was like, damn, you don't sound like an old man on this, you know?
No,
And I'm
he did
like,
his
yo,
thing.
I'm like, yo, like y'all better be scared. Like Will Smith, like he might whoop some of y'all. Them bars was tight, bro.
Yeah, if you guys never heard it, Joyner Lucas did a song dedicating, showing how much Will Smith had influenced him and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And then Will Smith heard it, he loved it and stuff like that. Then he did a remix to it, and Will bodied it, man. It sounded really great, man. It was really now that's the type of hip hop we need. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right. That's why I always, thank him. I think even on the record, he said that I'm still not cussing. He I gotta commend him for being that stand-up individual dude. But despite kissing the white man in that movie, he's still a good guy, man. He's still a good
Will was
guy.
just showing his acting chops, man. When he did that. What movie did he do that in?
6 degrees of separation.
No, I don't think I saw it. I wish he
Yeah.
would go back to rapping. You know what I mean? I watched that. What was that? The animated, the genie movie, Prince of what? What the fuck was it?
Genie
Prince of
from
Persia.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. I watched that. I don't think he was bad in that. But it seems like movies he's like really been missing lately. But
It's only three black actors: Denzel, um, Will, and Denzel, Will. Who am I missing? Um, Don Cheadle. I got to give Don Cheadle credit because
yeah,
he's got talent. He did Mouse in Devil in a Blue Dress, and Mouse was my dude in that movie. Um, and Wesley Snipes. That's who we claiming. That's who we claiming. You
yeah,
know,
because
and
all the British actors are coming now.
yeah, yeah, like who's the dude? Idris Elba. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I mean, he's a pretty good actor, man. You gotta give him
no,
credit.
he's not. No, he's not. No, he's
Oh.
not. He's not. He's not. We have to stop saying that. We have to stop saying he's a good actor. He's a decent actor.
Okay.
He's a decent actor, but he hasn't shown. Oh, Jamie Foxx. My bad. That's what I meant to say. Jamie Foxx. He hasn't shown the range of a Jamie Foxx yet. He hasn't shown the range of a Will Smith yet.
What?
Will
I'll take that. But until he gets it like a leading man in the movie, then He's done it on small screen, but until he's a leading man like a box office draw, then I think you're right.
He hasn't done a Ray. He
No,
hasn't done a Ali.
no,
We haven't seen him do those biopics yet. Even old boy Chadwick Boseman did the James Brown biopic, which was epic. Did you see the James Brown biopic?
no, I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's Chadwick Boseman, same dude that plays Black Panther. Oh, you gotta watch it. It's the James Brown movie. Oh, I loved it. I love James Brown. I just love him because he's just like straight up alpha male type dude. Doesn't give a fuck. But you gotta watch it. He does a great job. You feel like he's actually James Brown. Great, great movie, man.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, man. But shouts
Yeah,
out
but
to Will Smith.
we're not claiming none of these UK rappers.
Steve P, thanks for a donation. Been following HBTY since checking out Hotep Jesus and Joe Rogan's podcast. Looking forward to the next 100 episodes.
Shout out to Joe Rogan. Yo, that's it. One thing we spoke about. Remember we spoke to Joe Rogan and we was talking about he said, "What should I do?" I was like, "Yo, you should get with your friends and start your own network."
Yeah.
Remember I said that?
Yeah.
Yo, Spotify, bought him out before he could even do that. You got Brody. Brody just dropped 101 in here.
Yeah, I said that a little bit ago.
Oh, all right. Damn, I ain't even see that, yo. Thank you, Brody. Appreciate you, my G. But yeah, I'm not claiming no UK rappers. We not claiming no UK actors. We not claiming anybody from the UK. I thought America had its independence. I want our independence from the crown. And that goes, I'm not claiming none of them. You saw what's the name said this week? Mario Balotelli.
No, who?
Mario Balotelli, the soccer player, the Italian soccer player.
Oh yeah, he said all the Africans we should put in money so we can build some stadiums in Africa and then just play out in Africa.
Yup, and invest in Africa because who won the last World Cup? Africa. Yeah, it was France, but Africa was out there. It was all Africans, right? So who won the
Yeah.
last World Cup? Africa. Africa won that World Cup. So he's right, and that's the problem. We keep giving it to the UK, the Premier League. All of the talent goes to Premier League. The sad part is this. Here's the sad part. The sad part is there's no development. There's no
Right.
development structure. For example, if an African kid wants to play ball, we're talking about soccer right now. If an African kid wants to play ball, he'd have to get sponsored to go to the UK or Spain or one of these other European places. His parents would have to transport themselves, supplant themselves, and move abroad. Or they would get adopted into a family or new guardianship or sponsored by a family like a exchange student of some sort to even develop, to even be looked at to go into those leagues. So I love what he's saying because if all the greatest players are coming from Africa, why aren't these European nations investing in the infrastructure in Africa so that at the grade school level, at the high school level, some of these kids is playing ball, they ain't got no shoes, dog. They playing with a ball they had to make. Official
Right.
games. They had to make the ball, So, but we know why they're not investing because they want to test them for COVID.
That's kind of different what the NBA does. The NBA is actually investing in countries in Africa, building courts and shit like that. They're doing it kind of different. Now they
Mm-hmm.
still got to come over here and, either play college or, most try to get into a college over here. But
Right.
they're actually investing in
Yeah, they
in
smart.
Africa for them to play.
Yeah, they smart. The redacted smart. They know what they doing. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. They Nike sets up in the hood too. It's hard to go to a high school basketball team and not have it be sponsored by Nike. Both teams be sponsored by Nike.
Yeah.
They quick. Nike quick to throw you a uniform. They ain't gonna throw you no books and no laptops though.
Hit a ball, nigga. Yo, stop it, man. Stop it. Yo, on another sports news, NFL.
Yeah.
They're thinking of some draft changes. NFL is I think 70% black, high 60, low 70s% black, and they only have four black head coaches. So they're thinking about teams that hire a black coach will get extra draft picks. So they're basically bribing. They want to bribe teams. That was just an idea. I don't know if they voted for it. They were going to vote on it. I don't know if it's going to pass or not. But that's one of the ideas. Like what the hell is that, man? It's like, oh,
Yo.
you're gonna hire a nigga coach. Here's some extra draft picks. We know he's gonna need some help.
You know where this is coming from, don't you?
Where?
Everybody's got short-term memory. Everybody forgot.
Oh! You think it's Hove?
Ah! Right? Didn't they set up that little organization that they advertised during Super Bowl?
Yeah,
What was that? I forget. Some little front company.
you
I'm
might be
sorry.
right.
Apologize. But
That
I
might be an
feel
idea
like
for him.
I feel like this has to come from one of those type of organizations. Somebody sitting in these meetings getting paid more than they should to come up with dumbass ideas. And this is one of those. I feel like this is a stupid idea. I'm sorry. Even though the NFL is known for being racist and not hiring black coaches, I still feel it's like it's the dumbest solution I ever thought of. I still haven't come to terms with why. I don't know why it sounds stupid, but it sounds really stupid. You'll hire a black coach and we'll give you a draft pick. Like, damn, is it that bad? Just tell them niggas hire a fucking coach, please. Like, y'all offering draft picks. So then how does that affect the draft now?
Yeah,
Right? Like, how does that affect the draft? Is there more rounds of drafts now? So how does that work?
I don't know, man. I guess they would give him an extra pick in that round. I guess I don't know.
So they get an extra pick in that round, which means there's more. So they added picks to the draft, basically, right? So we
Yeah,
have to look at the long term effects of this, right? So they're adding picks to the draft now, and then they're like, so then when you get drafted, you're like the Negro pick, right? Drafted with the diversity pick, number 72 from LSU. So you the charity pick. This is wild. This is wild.
yeah. I don't know. You know, um, some black head coaches have gotten a quick hook. You know what I'm saying? Lovely Smith, he got a quick hook. Um,
He got a what?
a quick hook. Like Lovely Smith was coach for Chicago. Then he went down to Tampa, and
Jets.
was he in the Jets too?
I think he went to the Jets too.
Yeah, they just he didn't get any really shot. You know what I'm saying? Um,
They do you like Mark Jackson. That's what they do.
right.
They do you like Mark Jackson. They let you put the whole team together. And as soon as you got that winning team, what they do? They fire your ass.
And it goes. It's NFL just like basketball. Sometimes families are like the Steelers. They've stuck with Tomlin. For years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it really depends on the franchise and how the franchise. The owner of the franchise, how he wants to run, and in some areas of the country, that might affect ticket sales. Let's not be honest. Let's be honest here. People buying those personal seat licenses, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they might not want to buy a black head coach. They might like, oh man, get this Negro out of here. We don't want him, man. Fire him. You know what I'm saying? They gotta listen to the fans sometimes, and because the fans put, money in their pockets. And that's
Mhm.
unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It should be just based on merit. Um, but that I think it's just a process that NFL has to go through. Because there was a time where black quarterback wasn't really given a shot in the NFL. Let's be honest. That was Warren Moon had to go to Canada to play. He ends up having a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
And now there's Mahomes, or Russell Wilson, um, the boy from Texas. There's a lot of capable black quarterbacks now that weren't. What, like maybe 20, 15, 20 years ago, they wouldn't have got that shot. You know what I'm saying? But um, I think it's just kind of a process. I don't think giving an extra draft pick is the way to go.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not it. How about just trying to be a decent and human being and hiring the best person for the job, regardless of their race? That's an option.
That too.
How about fuck the NFL? You know what I mean? Let's hire more black doctors. Let's hire more black engineers. Let's hire more black coders. That's what I'm about. Fuck the NFL. Fuck this circus and bread shit. More black farmers, more black people involved in hydroponics. Fuck this circus and bread shit. Fuck. They always want to. They want us. They want us to focus on inclusion in all the wrong spaces.
Right. You exactly right on that. You exactly right on that. You're exactly right.
You
Exactly
want
right.
us. You want us to fight for a spot in the distraction. What? Like this is how good the devil is. He'll make you fight to have a spot to distract your peoples. God damn. No, I'm not fighting for that. You can do what you want. You can hire as many crackers as you want. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your organization. We over here building farms. And when I say farms, I mean them digitally and analog. Chickens and coding. Chickens and coding. That's where we at with it, yo.
No New Normal, thanks for a donation. Have you ever interviewed Farrah Gray, the son of Khalid Muhammad? Be interested to know his thoughts on his father when he was alive.
Let's make that happen.
Yeah, somebody add him. Get him on the horn. But another NFL news. You hear them two shines, man. These guys got $1 million contracts. Went to a party, and I think I don't know, were they playing spades? They was playing the card poker. There was some argument. I don't know if they was rolling dice. Got in an argument. They pulled out the hammers and robbed everybody in the party. These guys got $1 million contracts. You're pulling out the heaters and robbing people of stuff you got money to buy.
Take the hood, take the nigga out the hood. Can't take the hood out the nigga. Just can't. Just can't. Did they get arrested?
Yeah, they got locked up.
They still locked up?
Well, I don't know if they caught bail or not. I don't know.
Lord have mercy. You down at the dice game. NFL players, listen up, listen up. When you not with the team throwing the white man's ball, you need to be building some corporations. You need to be busy with business meetings. If you want me to set some up for you, I can do so. But we need to set y'all up with some business meetings. You need to be working on your different rivers of income. That's where you need to be. You need to put your penis on lockdown. You need to put your gat on lockdown. We need you to stay away from your hood buddies. We need you to focus on the finer things in life. That's all we need you to do. I mean, you're one of the Negroes blessed with great DNA, great genes. You're built like a goddamn warrior, like a goddamn South African warrior from the Zulu tribe. Got that good genes. We need y'all to turn that into something that's great. We don't need y'all in jail. It's enough of us in jail, brother.
Can't add anything more to that. Um, Hold on. There was a couple of donations. Um,
Niggas built, they over here built like Jussie Smollett's attackers.
yeah, them was some diesel, bro. 50 Shades, 50 Shades SOG. Congrats on episode 100. Catch you on the replay. Stay blessed. Thank you for stopping by, man. Justin Stone. Lovey is currently head coach at University of Illinois. Yeah, they seem to get a black head coach, get a little fairer shake in college. Um, it might help them with recruiting, I think. Chad, it's okay. There won't be fans in the seats anymore, so pressure will come from TV conglomerates. It won't let me put three brackets around the conglomerates. Please don't put brackets around the conglomerates. Please, man. I thought that meme died, man. That meme died when we said they were decked.
Exactly.
I missed. Wait, no.
Just
Just
Blaze.
Blaze. Hey, man, thanks for the donation 99.99. Hotep World Order, get down or lay down. Thank you, Just Blaze.
Oh
Greatly
man,
appreciate
appreciate
it. Um,
that's
hold
love.
on.
That's
Yeah, that
99. He sent us 99. That's love right there.
on to politics. Joe Biden. He set the vet. Is there Karen? What was her first name? I don't want to say Karen. Was it Karen Knobloch? What was Knobloch's first name?
I don't know.
I
That's
feel
the
for the
first
white women that are named Karen. Truth be told, my old neighbor, she sold her house, and left, but she was a pain in the ass. She was black though. She was Karen, and she was an asshole, man. I swear to God,
Was
she
she?
was the black Karen, man. It was ridiculous. But
Well,
Biden allegedly was going to promised he was going to pick a VP of color, a
yeah.
a woman of color. So that means Kamala or Senator. I mean, not Senator. What's the big lady's name?
Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams. You see that meme, man? She looked like Godzilla, man. I was dying.
You ain't right.
I
You're
swear to
fine.
God, somebody made a meme of her being like Godzilla. I was like, oh man, that's fucked up.
Yo, who is this person you talk? I can't even find him. I seen Nablo. Is
Yeah,
it Chuck Nablo?
no. What's the chat? What's the? Am I saying it right? Y'all gonna call me Joe Biden again? Klobuchar. God damn. What the?
Oh, oh, yo, I didn't. Yo, I'm saying Klobuchar.
Klobuchar. Yeah.
Yo, you put Nablo in the chat. Yo, I'm like, yo, I thought I was lost. I'm like, damn, I haven't heard this person yet. How am I not up to date on what's going on? Amy Jean Klobuchar.
Okay.
He,
Amy
he got,
Klobuchar. Okay.
all right, so he got a mall. That was smart.
Yeah.
That was smart. He got himself a Karen.
Well,
Yeah,
she's just being vetted. I don't think it's not official, but
that's
people are getting mad about that.
that's the right pick. You got to
I
go
think
with
so too.
the undefeated white woman.
You got to
Got
go
to
with the
go.
white woman.
Got to go with the mall. Got to go with the mall. If you want to win, go with the mall. Ain't nobody listening to Stacey Abrams.
No, I mean they got no shot. The only shot they have is if black people still come out. What I mean, but this might piss off the black woman vote. But they should know, even if they pick Stacey Abrams or Kamala Harris, they're not. You're not. Nobody's gonna vote for that.
Basic rules in advertising. Whenever you create an ad, you take the image of the person that you want to buy your product and you put them in the ad. Putting black people in that position, aka putting them in the ad, is going to do nothing for you because black people ain't voting this year. Y'all better focus on getting them white votes and the white women's to vote because the white women show up at the polls. So if you want to win an election, that's a great move. You put Klobuchar or some other mall in her place. Definitely not Hillary, but I think Klobuchar is not a bad pick. I don't know much about her. I don't know her history. She could be Pizzagate for all I know, but it seems like a good pick on the outside. I understand why people are mad because they want a person of color in there, but listen, nobody cares about the Negro. Okay,
Yeah.
we're I don't know why black people want to be involved in this shit in the first goddamn place. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn Democrats lynched your ass, and the Republicans dumped your ass. Nigga, just mind your business.
You know why? Because black man been in office allegedly. A black alleged black man allegedly been in office. So they want a black woman in office. That's just plain and simple, man.
We talking about Trump? Trump's still the blackest president. I mean, if we looked at the policies, ain't nobody let out more black people out of jail than Trump. And then he did something else. Oh, he pardoned a bunch of Negroes too. He pardoned
Yeah,
Miss Stanton. He pardoned um the boxer. His name slipping my mind right now. Alcohol getting to me.
Jack Johnson.
Thank you, Jack Johnson. He pardoned Jack Johnson. I don't know. On paper, he looked like the blackest president to me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Chad, Unc thinks Ahmaud challenged in Major League Baseball in 1994. Yeah, it's not my night, I guess. Hotep Rail, why'd y'all do Officer Tatum like that? Um,
Um, because it had to be done.
we gotta talk about that, man. Did you start a black conservative civil war, man? Because I'm seeing a lot of black conservatives come out the show and stand up for these some of these cases that are happening. I did not see that before. It seems like ever since that debate, you had a couple of debates on your channel, and when you challenge Officer Tatum, he might be the head Negro in charge of the place and all that. But I did you notice that? Then more black conservatives are coming out like, hey man, not that they weren't there. I think Talisa was there. There was some others that were there, but it seemed like more came out the woodwork. Like, hey, yeah, man, yeah, fuck Tatum.
Yes, yes. I tweeted out a Thanos picture, Hotep Thanos, and I quoted him. I said, "Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this does put a smile on my face." And I tweeted out a picture of Kanye from his video "Power." No one man should have all this power. And I said, "How I feel after breathing life back into black conservatism." I think it's just so beautiful that within 4 years, we were able to breathe life into something that had not even existed before. It existed, but it existed merely as a shell of what it could have been. It lacked a substance. It lacked love. It lacked blackness. It was conservatism without the black.
Yeah. That's what really happened. That's you're exactly right. You're exactly right with this. Now I'm seeing like well, I admit I think I said that before. We had black conservatives, but they none of them were really speaking on blackness. But now, Sonny Johnson's another one. You know, uh, she was out there before, but now there's more and more coming out saying yes, we're conservative, but also we're black too. So we have some different issues that we need to address. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, this is Hotep motherfucking nation. And before I leave this fucking planet, I'm gonna tear this whole fucking bitch down. I promise you, before I leave, I'm gonna tear this whole fucking planet down. And I'm gonna fuck who I gotta take with me. But it's going down like that, yo, because we're not about to sit around and let people get done wrong. We're not about to let race pimps come out here and pimp my people. We not allow mainstream media to fucking lie to people and get away with that shit. We not allowing gatekeepers to keep the gates no more. I'm kicking them shits the fuck down. And if you ain't about the fucking people, I'm calling you the fuck out. I'm gonna fuck who you is. I don't care if you threaten my life. I'm gonna fuck what it is. But I care about fucking people. And when you care about fucking people, you do anything within your power to make sure that people get the truth. And that's all the fuck you gonna get on this motherfucking show is the truth. And anytime you see me in front of a microphone, all you gonna get is the motherfucking truth. And I'm exposing anybody who don't motherfucking like it, and anybody who ain't stepping righteous, who ain't moving in line with God. And that's just how shit going down, yo. I don't give a fuck. I'm Hotep Jesus. And there's a reason why I had that name. And I'm gonna leave my mark on this bitch before I leave. And I'm gonna fuck who don't like it. But it's righteousness, it's God over everything. God, GOE, God over everything, yo. And niggas not living for God, and that's the motherfucking problem, yo. Everybody living for themselves. Nobody living for God. Everybody living for themselves. Nobody living for fucking God. Everybody living for themselves. Nobody living for the children, yo. Nobody gives a fuck about how the children grow up in this fucking world. Everybody's willing to lie and push an agenda to pay their fucking mortgage, to make YouTube dollars. But nobody's thinking about the fucking children and the earth that they're gonna have to inherit. Your rhetoric ain't gonna save them from drag hour at lunchtime. It's not gonna do that. The only thing that's gonna do that is Hotep fucking nation, and I'm gonna see to it, yo, over my fucking dead body.
Word. That was a speech for your ass, man.
And somebody
Trisha.
said,
Oh, go
somebody
ahead.
said, somebody said until Spotify hit you.
Until Spot fell. Hey, come on over here, man. We got a contract here, right? Oh, Lord have mercy, man. God, Lord have mercy. Trisha, thank you. $100 donation. Episode 100. Been here for every single one. I will be here forever. Thank you for the thought-provoking content, but most of all, thank you for the laughs. Love you both. Love you too, Trisha. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Trisha. We love you. I love you, Trisha. Thank you.
Um, what else happened this week?
Michelle, you got Michelle Dumont.
Oh no, I didn't see. Go
Michelle
ahead.
Dumont, she dropped us a super chat. Thank you, Justin Stone. He said, "Love that message, HJ. Appreciate you, Justin. Word is born, man. God over everything, yo. If y'all not really living righteous, I don't want to fucking talk to you, yo."
Yo, more Hotep news. Did you see Styles P?
Yeah,
He gonna tweet. What's Hotep, man? No,
yeah. Wait, let me pull up the tweet. I got it right here. So basically, a Hotep is a con artist brother pump faking activism for the people. He basically talking about Tariq Nasheed. But Tariq Nasheed don't claim Hotep. He claimed FBA. I think here's the problem, right? Here's the problem with Styles P. Styles P is a celebrity. When you're a celebrity, you're surrounded by leftist ideology. You're surrounded by it. All of the people who are the tastemakers, the people who control Ebony magazine, the Rule, Essence, the players. They're all propagandists of leftist rhetoric. And this is who he's surrounded by. So I'm not surprised that he would tweet something like this out. It's funny because Styles P is actually Hotep. The nigga Hotep. Styles P, the ghost. Nigga, you Hotep. You Hotep. You started Juices for Life, which is beautiful. This is something that we've been trying to get our people to do for a long time is to eat healthier, to intake, better foods. And when he released Juices for Life, I applauded. I thought it was a beautiful thing that happened in New York City for a rapper, especially a street rapper, a gangster rapper, to do something good in the hood and do something good for peoples. And that was Hotep. Having a juice bar, having a smoothie bar is Hotep. So if you don't know what Hotep is, Styles P, how you move different to Jadakiss, how you move different to Jadakiss is Hotep. Jadakiss is probably more like your average rapper. He just want to get to the bag. You move a little different.
if you
You
sell Irish sea moss, you're Hotep.
you
This guy sells black seed oil, sour sop, bladder rack, oil of oregano, and he got nerve to ask what is Hotep.
what's up?
It's in your store, nigga. Oh, fuck. Come on, Styles. Look at the goddamn mirror.
Look at the menu, nigga. Look at your menu, nigga. Somebody got in his ear. I'll leave it at that. Somebody got in his ear to make sure he differentiates himself from us, distances himself from us. But it's all good. We still got Royce the 5'9". Royce the 5'9" gave us that single Hotep, so we still rocking with Royce. We lose Styles P, it's no problem. You know, Styles P, I've been a big fan of his music for a long time. I have no problem to not stream your music no more. I have no problem doing that. We just erase my entire childhood, my entire 20s, or listen to the Locks, enjoying how you were the best lyricist in the Locks. I'll bury that. I'll forget you exist, Styles P, because you really broke my heart. You really broke my heart with that rhetoric out here, because you know damn well your menu Hotep.
I can't even believe it, man. Like, like if he wasn't a Hotep, he would be selling fried chicken like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, right. This is what they do to us. This is what they do to us. They try to make us uncool. And it's just over my dead fucking body. Over my dead fucking body. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how many celebrities you get to tweet bad about us. It's just gonna make us stronger.
Yeah. Brody McFarland, Nuclear Family, Hotep Love. Thanks for a donation. Hotep with it. Hotep's an herb. Gonna have to catch this whole episode later. Just got home from helping plant some new flowers, shrubs, and trees for a family member. No days off for family. Stay with it. A good brother right there. Hotep with it. Damon Hansberry, beautiful set. That made my heart beat in my chest. Damn. Damn, Hotep Jesus. You putting batteries in backs, pumping chests.
God damn it, it's a revolution. I'm not fucking playing, nigga. Y'all gonna make Ali Shakur come back.
Hotep Rail, explain Hoteps to those who may not know.
Yo, Hotep.com. Hit FAQ at the top. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. HotepNation.com. Hit FAQ at the top. All answers are explained right there. Thank you, Hotep Rail.
Steph Colonel, thanks for the donation. Hoteps are about action. Will be around 2024 and beyond, while Conservative Inc. will still spewing rhetoric on YouTube.
Word. Word.
The home team NYC Hotep home team repping NYC all day every day HBTY 100.
Shout out to my New York peoples. I see you. Shout out to my over the bridge people. I see you.
Listen, man. Bronny Jr., man. LeBron James Jr., LeBron's son. They went through his Instagram. And he was liking, and he was liking some pogs, some light skin Johns, and grown ass adult women were mad that he didn't like any dark skinned women.
He don't want nothing to do with that whole rap. He don't want nothing to do with whole rap. Bronny's smart. He's smart. Leave little Bronny alone. Let him have his snow bunnies and light skinned women before he grow up, because he got plenty to go. He got plenty to go. He's LeBron's son. You're not going to stop him from getting some of that pog and getting some of them light-skinned women. That's inevitable. Y'all need to go find somebody else to go pick on. Leave that little boy alone. Let him get all he going to get, because he heir to the throne of King James. You know what I'm saying? He's Prince James.
But don't you think it's kind of bizarre that grown-ass women are worried about the preferences of I think he's 15, 16 years old.
It is. It's
I don't
terrible.
think he's 16. I think he's going in 10th grade.
It's terrible. It's utterly freaking disgusting. Let me just tell you. Matter of fact, I wanna pull up this email I wrote. When did I write this? Last Friday. I said, here's the most important question you have to ask yourself in these pandemic quarantine times of 2020. This is a gem I ran across from a Twitter user, Mab Doom. He said, are you consuming, experiencing, or creating reality? I said, while I think about this quote, I understand that I create pieces of reality for people who create no reality. If you're not on my email list, briansharp.co, BRYENSHARPE, get on there. But I said, well, I think about this code. I understand that I create pieces of reality for people who create no reality. So when you talk about these clips from these YouTubes with Hotep Jesus face on it, with Uncle Hotep face on it, remember, we create pieces of reality for people who create no reality. So they have no room to talk about us. I said, these people are plebs who complain about my sizzling hot takes. What reality do they create? I know a reality their boss pays them to create. If it weren't for jobs, would these people build anything? They are always stacking bricks for someone else's fortress. And that's what they doing with LeBron's son. And the leftover bricks get tossed at my throne where they become walls for my kingdom. Again, are you consuming reality or are you only experiencing it? This is what's happening. These women that are going to Bronny are experiencing his reality, the reality he created. They create no reality, which is why they have to live in somebody else's world. It's disgusting, and it's the reason why humanity does not evolve fast enough.
Hotep with it. Y'all spoke on mainstream media is dropping old videos of Ahmaud. Yeah, Ahmad.
Yeah,
Yeah, we spoke on that earlier. You're gonna have to hit the replay, brother. Um, yeah, I don't got anything else, man. I want to thank everybody coming through. Thank for all the donations. They're greatly appreciated. Um, like I said, it's been a long road, but it seemed like just yesterday we started. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. But but I greatly appreciate all the support everybody has for us, and we want to keep this thing moving. We want to get the message out there as greatly as wide an audience as we can, so as we believe we can help people. You know what I'm saying? I believe we open a lot of eyes, and I think that's what I think that's what this nation needs. This world needs. You know what I'm saying? You got people listen all across the world. Uganda, Kenya, all over Africa, all over Europe. You know what I'm saying? And I thank all y'all, man. I greatly appreciate it.
yeah, how yeah. What he said. Without y'all, there's no us. Y'all the real MVP. The whole Hotep Nation. You know, when we say Hotep Nation, that's all of y'all. You know what I mean? They know when we get online, they say, oh man, the Hoteps is here. Or the Hotep showing somebody YouTube chat while they going live. Y'all be representing. Y'all know who y'all is. You know what I mean? Y'all some real heroes. I gotta be honest with you. Like I always say, man, put gas in the cars that's going where you want to go. And we go all be in a better place. Tomorrow I'm streaming with Chad's brother. I'm gonna bring him on. Evan. We're gonna talk some good wholesome information. Y'all know how we get down with the uncomfortable conversations. And you live Sunday, right?
Yeah, Uncle Hotep Factor, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Word. Hell yeah. Happy Memorial Day, Memorial Day weekend. Make sure y'all enjoy and all of that. And I don't know how that's gonna be with the whole COVID thing, but this should be interesting.
Oh yeah, people gonna go wild.
Yeah. But I'll see y'all next week, man.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.